I love Florence.
The work for me, it doesn't come from my mind. It comes from a different place, from my soul, from my connection to the oneness, or whatever you want to call it. But it's really just a disconnect of myself, allow the intuition, and I don't know whether I'm channeling myself or whatever, or some other entity or some other energy form is coming through me, but I don't interfere with that. And I just follow it, and I allow myself to paint and follow the accident until I get out with the final product. I don't judge the painting in the process, which allows me to be totally free in the process of painting. So, I just keep painting until I like what I have on the canvas. If in the process I don't like what I have, I just keep going. I just keep painting, paint over it, until I finally end up with something I like. So, in a sense, like I said before, it's a very spiritual process to paint the paintings, and that shows in the work. People react to it in they're very moved spiritually, emotionally inside when they see my paintings. And I like that. To me, that's what's part of my ministry, to paint what I paint and to show it to people and have more people see it and allow them to be moved, and something shifts inside of them. Many times in my paintings, faces appear or different scenes appear in the paintings which I don't put in there. And so in a sense, I also think that the paintings are charged with symbols or with messages, which I don't put there, but the people see it. And they probably see it through the subconscious mind, not with the conscious mind. Sometimes they can consciously see a face, but in some cases they don't know what they're looking at, but it's there. And it talks to them on the inside, on the subconscious level. And there's magic involved in that, and that's what I like about painting. My work influenced my work in the fact that I started to paint when I finished my master's degree in practical spirituality. And basically what that was a course in spirituality of 2 years, where the basic lesson of the work was not to judge. And when I really got that, I understood that, is when I started to paint. So I finished the master's class, and I understood I didn't have to judge what I was doing anymore. Because when I was a little kid, when I was 7 or 8 years old, I used to draw, like any kid draws. And then I stopped drawing because I judged it as not good, as, not artistically, not good drawings. And then when I finished the master's class, I started to draw again. But this time, I didn't judge it as bad. I saw it as my style, as artistic. And I didn't judge it. And people liked what I did, and I started to do the same thing with painting. I started to paint, to play with the colors, and follow the accident. And understand that the accident was the way that intuition was working with me, and that I didn't have to think about what I was doing, just flow with the paint. And so for me, painting is a very spiritual process. It's an actual process to me. I start and I finish a painting. Most of the paintings I start and I finish from the same session. And it's just a flow of the paint and the colors and the different accents that happen in the process that I follow. When I finish the painting, I know it's done. I just know it. It's like intuition gets to me. So that was very important for me. It's very part of the whole process. It's very spiritual to me. And that's why it affects people in the way that it does.
Today, we're going to speak of an artist that I love very much. When Tina Modotti was being deported from Mexico, she was considered una extranjera indeseable. Very beautiful, a pale face framed by two wings of black hair and great eyes that continue to look at us throughout